Hello, my name is Patrick. I'm the director for Gbc KL. I'm here today to talk about the economic outlook of quarter two in year 2020. As you know, we are still on a lockdown period, which started on the March the 17th in Malaysia and will be extended to April the 14th. So actually, I'm working from home. But we are still working and having meetings through the video conferencing, and apparently this is a very good time for us to explore new methods of doing business within the GBC companies and transactions. And as you know, the economic impact of the COVID-19 has affected a lot of countries. Southeast Asia is not spared. Malaysia is one of the highest number of cases, but it's in a very controlled mode right now. So we are expecting to have an economy that could be quite challenging going forward. World Bank today has predicted that the economic outlook for Malaysia, corresponding to the rest of Southeast Asia, is not so good. The forecast of 2020 GDP growth was 4.5% at the beginning of this year, but as of this week, the World Bank has revised the growth to between negative 0.1% to positive 1%. So we are not expecting very robust growth in year 2020, and also the export rates from Malaysia is going to be dropping for the first time. I think it will be predicted to drop about 3.9% as per World Bank's estimates. This is also because of three reasons. The reasons are because of, number one, the pandemic has caused a lot of people to stay at home under MCO. That has affected the productivity of employment, that results in the production level dropping, and also that because of the pandemic, the supply chain and the logistics network has also been affected, and that has also created a lot of disruption in the export process. And thirdly, that's also because there's a lower level of regional and global growth in the demand of products. So based on these three reasons, we are expecting a drop in the export figures of at least negative 3.9% down. So as we face these three factors, Malaysian economic outlook will be challenged in terms of also the economic stimulus package that the government is trying to come out with. So far, they have committed 250 billion ringgit to help the economy, and this is very painful for the government because, as you know, Malaysia's revenue depends a lot on oil and global oil prices. And number one, the global oil prices has dropped. When we did the budget for in the year 2020, for budget 2020, the oil price was basically estimated at $62 US per barrel. As of today, it has dropped down to $25 per barrel. So revenues has definitely dropped for Malaysia, and also because of this pandemic and recessionary pressures, collection from taxes will also be dropping because SMEs, small medium enterprises, will be experiencing lots of challenges in the businesses. So the drop in revenues and drop in profitability will result in drop in taxation. So with the two reasons, drop in oil prices, drop in taxes, the government is also facing a squeeze in their revenues. At the same time, they come up with the economic package, which is $250 billion to help the economy, and that will be quite painful for them because their revenues has dropped, their cost has increased. So this is necessary for the country to survive. We have gone through the Asian financial crisis in 1997, and in 2008 we have gone through the global financial crisis, and Malaysia has always bounced back very strongly. So I think at this point in time, going forward, we hope that the movement control order, which is the MCO, has served its purpose to flatten the pandemic curve so that the economy can recover faster. The reason of this movement control order was so strictly imposed in Malaysia compared to the rest of Southeast Asia countries was because the government was very serious in flattening the curve, so that there will be less pressure on the healthcare, the limited healthcare resources, and to be able to get over this pandemic as quickly as possible so that the productivity can go up once this crisis is over. So at the moment, we hope that the movement control order is effective. So far, the government has reported that 90% of people are staying at home, and hopefully with these measures, Malaysia can come back and strongly in the fourth quarter of 2020 and bounce back in the year 2021 with a positive expected growth of 6.4% as per World Bank. So at the moment, we do not expect much in quarter 2 2020. We are definitely expecting a drop in the whole of 2020, and quarter 2 will be the most severe, as it is the quarter whereby production and economic activities has mostly come to a standstill. So we're not expecting a very strong quarter 2, and we hope that the government will put more focus into helping SMEs, helping the citizens with the economic stimulus package, and we look forward to a greater and stronger economy in the fourth quarter of this year. Thank you very much, and stay safe, everybody.